Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to just document this real quick. I've been, well, I want to check out the figs a little bit today. This is Malta Black, and this is Violette De Bordeaux. And this monster over here, wow, look at that leaf. This is Kadota. And then we've got a smaller one here. What are you? I'm starting to lose track of these. This is Alma. And then this is LSU Purple, I believe. So, why am I out here checking them out? Well, I wanted to document that what I was doing was working. And what I've been doing is taking, wow, that's crazy. Whenever we make like broccoli or some kind of steamed vegetables or something, I've been taking the water that's left over and just dumping it on here pretty much all over the winter. And it looks like it's working because this Violette De Bordeaux spent like most of its time just making fruit, and it would every year it would grow like, I mean, I haven't had it that many years, but it would grow like, you know, an inch and a half and then make like 5 figs. And I'm like, okay, that's great, but you're never going to be a big plant. You're never going to be a big tree if you just grow like 5 inches a year. So these are the biggest leaves I think I've seen on this one. Yeah, I mean, definitely. So, I mean, no surprise to anybody. You fertilize things and they grow. Big deal, right? Not a big revelation. But I just wanted to document that it's working and that it's easy. And yeah, the fig trees are happy with it, it seems. This is the most growth I've seen on VDB probably ever. And unfortunately, because of all the late frosts and craziness we've had this year, most of the figs fell off. There was like 10 of them on there, maybe more than that. They all fell off. Same thing with all the other ones. Malta Black had a bunch on there, those all fell off. Ronde De Bordeaux in the front there, that had a bunch on there, those all fell off. Actually, all of them. So VDB is actually the only one that held on to them. Let's go check out the bigger ones that are in the ground. This is Lattarula. That had a big crop on it. I mean, had a big Breba crop on it originally, but again, frost kind of zapped all these. That's okay. I think Lattarula makes I think it makes a decent main crop as well, but it's much smaller. This one is Desert King. Desert King is super reliable, so you can see it. Same thing with that one over there. It's another Desert King, very reliable. I mean, it stores the brevas over the winter, and then it puts them out so late that they never seem to have a problem. This is Ronde De Bordeaux. This one had a bunch of figs on it. It looks like they've fallen off. I don't see any of them now. That's a shame. I mean, it's kind of good in a way because we get to, you know, as we experience these weird years, we get to see, you know, which varieties can handle it and which varieties don't really like it. And it looks like the vast majority of them don't like it, except for Desert King, which One Green World says was super reliable here, and they're not wrong. I mean, look at this one. Lots of figs. And they ripen in about middle of August, so pretty, oh, wow, the comfort is really getting crazy over here. I'm gonna have to cut this. Comfrey fell over. And this is Takoma Violet. This one had a few on there, but it looks like they fell off as well. So really the only ones that made it were Desert King. Oh, no, I'm wrong, there is one. Alright, well, does it look okay? It's kind of shriveled. I think it's gonna give up on it. So, looks like Desert King's the winner this year as far as late frost, cold, all that craziness. That's the only one that held on. And then also it looks like Black Spanish seemed to do okay. Held on to, oops, a bunch of them. So Black Spanish Desert King, very reliable. I'm not a big fan of Black Spanish though. They get too large. And while I do like that it is a common type fig, and if you don't know what that means, you should look it up. There's like, I think 4 different types: San Pedro, common, I don't know, 2 others that I can't recall off the top of my head. But the common, you can cut it back as much as you want, and it will put out new growth and then fruit. The San Pedro types, like this Desert King, those overwinter the brevas, and if you're trimming it, you're losing next year's crop. And then this will put out a main crop, but it needs to be fertilized or pollinated, I guess, before they'll develop, so most of those just fall off. So the common are definitely easier to prune. Desert King, you can see it looks wacky because I've been trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with the pruning. I've been like taking off big branches and then letting them shoot up, and kind of like trying to keep maybe 1/3 of it cut and 2/3 producing, and just kind of work my way around it. It's working okay, but I would really like to find a variety that is common. Oh, look at this. Got some strawberry action. These are the first strawberries I've seen, and it looks like the squirrels have already found them or something. That's exciting. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Food forest, man. There's just too much going on. So yeah, I think Lattarula, I think, is common. So that one's easy to prune. They don't taste as good as Desert King though. So I would like, you know, taste like Desert King, common, so it's easy to prune, and can handle the cold and the frost if we have them. So I have a bunch of criteria that I'm looking for, and that's what that group of figs over there is for, kind of evaluation. And it looks like of all of them, Violette De Bordeaux, sorry, is the one that seems to be the most reliable, tastes the best. I guess the only downside to it is it's kind of dwarfing, but I guess dumping broccoli water on it over the winter seemed to be enough to charge it up. So I think this one I'm going to probably put in ground, and then the other ones, I don't know, we'll think about them, maybe sell them, who knows. All right, so that's my thoughts for now. See everybody next time.